What's up? This is Gordon Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Oh, the music stopped. My bad. What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Started off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you guys. We are nothing without you. Thank you for your continued support. Today on the show, we got family, yo. We got some family members on the show. But let's get the family on here. Let's go.
Hey, you know what?
Chicken butt.
I'm ready for my mimosa.
You ready for your babos?
I'm ready for my mimosa.
Your babos. Like, oh, Jeff, you got a mimosa.
I got
Coach.
some. Maybe it can be a little something more in that mimosa.
May not be the mimosa.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, Coach.
Glad to be here.
I bet you this dude got something too.
I got the momo.
You got the momo.
You got the momo.
I don't know about the son.
You got the momo.
Hey, if you don't have the momo, you ain't got it.
I agree with you, Gina.
But hey, man, this is end of the week for us, basically. Okay, we've been having some great shows for the past whatever. We've been doing great, man. All right, so we're going to keep it going. Today on the show, she's been here before. Life Coach Jeff got an opportunity to talk to her, and we found out about her. We found out some really deep things about her, and hopefully during that session, she kind of learned more about herself and how great she is, and how she can move forward and go ahead and do what she getting ready to do with this morning. Most of the stuff that she getting ready to do, hanging out, doing it.
Facts.
You know
what he just said.
Yeah, we co-signed.
I tried. Okay, but not only do we have Holly Sisa on the show with us today, we got Karlie Sanders, and we're supposed to have Eliana as well. Israel, and as Gina put it here, give champagne and orange juice another meaning.
All right, I like how that's smooth.
Wait, champagne and orange juice
and champagne
mimosas.
But these are the ladies of the show that's coming on Saturday, and she'll tell you about it. Called Morning Mimosa, and it's focused on solving cold cases and bringing healing to the Black community, African Americans. What's up, y'all?
All right.
That's right.
Hey, what up, girl? How you be?
Good evening. Bonjour, buenas noches.
Hey, Holly.
All of that.
What up, Uncle Ma? How you doing?
You see it.
Great here, man.
What up, life coach?
What's going on, girl?
Marcella, she's ready. Let's go. Yeah. So, Holly, we're going to bring on your partner here.
My second in command, yes.
I know she got hers because we were talking a little bit earlier. She got hers ready, okay? This is Karlie Sanders, y'all.
Karlie.
Hey, what's going on, Karlie?
Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Man, so let's get this started. Morning Mimosas. What's that about, Holly?
So I chose the word morning mimosas because morning is to awaken the community. Mm-hmm. And then I like mimosas. So it's to awaken the community with my favorite drink.
Okay.
That's what's
And
up.
Karlie, what's your favorite drink?
Morning Mimosas.
Go ahead,
Give
Gina.
back.
I don't think she heard me.
Give him.
Go ahead, Gina.
I was gonna say, mimosas are a classy drink.
That's all you was gonna say, Gina. Was just that's your comment.
That's my comment. That's an important comment. You gotta know that.
Hey, Mo, Jeff. She just came out. She said, "Everybody, shut up." Mimosas is her favorite drink.
If we didn't know, we know now.
You know that.
The world knows, okay? I mean,
Right.
we didn't know, Gina. Can't be water, can't be Tang. That is Morning Mimosas.
Oh, you cannot compare it to Tang. Get out of here.
Did I say Tang?
Oh,
That was
damn.
that struggle, wasn't it? That powder and that water and that stir up.
That was a struggle.
Let's
You
see.
were struggling.
Now,
That
wait a
was in the
minute.
day of
Leave it
government,
to
block
the
government.
youngster. Leave it to the youngsters to say it was a struggle. Hey man, we had grape Tang too, bro.
Y'all had grape?
Yes, sir.
We had Tang and block cheese, and we was happy.
This dude said cheese.
But now we have moved up the ladder. We have mimosas now.
That's right.
Yeah, mimosas, man.
Okay.
So Holly, this is a show that's actually not solving, but exploring cold cases. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, Morning Mimosas, we're putting value in criminal justice, promoting healing and education in the Black community, as you guys know. And one of the biggest things that I want to do is do the job of the police and help these families get some kind of healing, some kind of truth to their loved one's case. So, just stay tuned for what we have going for that.
Okay, Karlie, what's your take on that?
My take on it is there's not enough justice with the police, the government, as far as the Black community, and I'm here for it all. We need to stick together as far as, the Black community, Black people. It's been an issue for a very long time, so I'm all for it.
Okay, I mean it makes sense. Somebody has to tell the story, and why not you? Why not you guys?
Of course.
Are you guys where are you guys going to do the show from? Because I know it's not in a studio basically, but where are you going to, as far as the show, the content of the show? I'm sorry.
So we are going to be doing some lives, just like the format that you guys are seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the investigative pieces, we're actually going to be filming those in different locations. So we're going to do our lives with the interviews like this. And then for the investigative parts, we will film something very, very professional, put it together and present it. So.
Yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. So you guys are actually going to go out there and really, really, really look for cold cases that have not been solved, and possibly bring, some clarity to the families, right?
That's exactly what it is.
Of course.
Okay. Gina, you got a question?
Yes. Are you ladies afraid of what you might uncover?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked that question.
Karlie, you want to answer that first?
Of course. It's yes. Yes.
She like, I'm gonna be honest.
One step at a time, one step at a time and stuff. So
But don't you have to be kind of used to that already in order to because me, I can speak for me. I can't speak for the rest of the panel, but I can speak for me. Let me stumble up on an old hand or a leg or something.
He said a limb.
I'm just saying. Let me stumble on one of them. I'm out.
Hold on.
I would be the fastest runner you ever seen. And the leg and stuff ain't moving. How can you guys? I mean, you have to kind of be prepared for this, right?
And if I may answer that, I'm fully prepared for it. So I have the backing of my ancestors. Okay. So I know that my ancestors are going to protect me throughout everything. And it's also, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. type of thing. So I'm all for it. I just know I have my protection, and you guys know what that is.
Yes,
so it's gonna be, I'm gonna do this as safe as possible. So
okay. I hope you do. And you said you're going to be going on location to do these things, do these shoots. Do you have a crew with you that's gonna be there with you as far as some security?
We're working on that. We have our men and stuff, so we'll have it figured out. But like Karlie said, one step at a time.
One step at a time. All right. Well, I can't wait to see it because it interests me because of the fact that I've seen some shows before that solved cold cases and this and that, and they went from this part to this part to this part to this, but they had a whole story about it. You guys are just gonna get to the point, right?
No, we're gonna do just like the police does. We're gonna investigate. We're gonna just we're gonna Scooby-Doo, but for real.
Well, I was gonna ask that too. You all got a mystery machine?
Yeah, that's gonna be us.
It ain't gonna be Holly this.
Law and Order, SVU type of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's where I got my law degree, from SVU University.
Cool. Quentin Johnson says, "Love seeing bright minds come together." I'd like to get on here with you all soon. Q out there in North Carolina. Yes, sir. I'm gonna hit you up after the show, man. We're gonna talk. This dude is funny, man. He's really funny. So do you have to have any, and since you're going out there, you're doing police work basically, okay? Do you have to be licensed or anything like that to do this?
I don't think you have to be licensed to talk to people about an old case. I've read a lot of law books. There's nothing wrong with me talking to people about an old case and trying to just get some information on a case. I'm just like a reporter. Just that's all I'm doing. No harm, no foul.
Okay. Marcella had a question. She said, "Have either one of you experienced firsthand a missing loved one?"
No. And I hope I don't have to ever, but no, I have not.
No, but I did lose a child, almost 15 years ago. So, I just know how the parents feel not knowing the truth and them wanting the answers, So I feel like a huge compassion for them, and I'm kind of just putting myself in their shoes and just wanting them to, finally get the truth after some years, So.
And that's very interesting too. But have you? Because I know you've already done some research on some already in order to have the show ready for release soon. Are you kind of afraid that maybe, even though somebody may say, "Hey, this person is lost. I need you to help me find them," and then they discover the truth. You find them, and they discover the truth, and maybe they didn't really want to. You know what I'm saying, right? Life coach, right?
Yeah.
They really didn't.
They're not ready for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when it comes to that, I only go to the families that actually want to speak to me and actually want to know the truth. I'm very, very respectful in that regard. So if a family doesn't want me to look into it, I will leave it alone. It will bother me, obviously, as a human, but I will leave it alone, and I'll try to find a family that wants me to help them in that regard. So.
Okay, is it hard trying to find somebody like that, or what?
It has been. Some families don't want to relive the moments, and I respect that. I don't blame them for that.
Right.
I just want to do my part, and just helping with like the healing and, like I said, the truth part. So.
Okay, I can get that. That's admirable. Life coach, you got a question?
Yeah, and will you take us through that process of from start to finish? You know how sometimes you watch these shows or you listen to them, they have a point where they just say, "Okay, we're here," and then we move from that. But are you just gonna really show like you talking with them, sitting down with them, you know what I mean, showing us those candid conversations that you can have too with them?
Yeah, so that's what I plan on doing is sitting down with whatever family member would be comfortable on camera, right? And have them tell us their loved one's story. And then obviously we would go into like the investigative piece of that, and then obviously come back to the family member, have them tell more, just like you see on like ID or Discovery or all those other channels. So
okay. Marcella had another question. She said, what is your background regarding detective and or police experience?
Karlie, you want to go ahead and answer that?
I don't have any background as far as like schools or degrees or any of that. To be honest, I watch a lot of criminal shows. I do research and stuff like that. So I honestly wanted to be a detective, a homicide detective actually, growing up. I never steered in that direction. Of course, life takes over and stuff. But I'm very confident as far as the Morning Mimosa ladies and us working together and doing that.
Okay, now that brings up another question. So just as you've found these people to, go do the background and find answers for them, do you think that they would ask you what your credentials are? What makes you qualified to do that?
So if I can just give a real life example, I've actually reached out to a family member of a cold case victim, and I told them that I was a regular Joe. I'm a regular person, just like her. So, and I told her the only thing that I wanted was to help her family. And she, said that she speaks to me. So, it was just more about, being human, and sorry, the microphone muted. Me more so just being human and relating to her on a human level. So
I get it. We're talking with Holly, Sisa, and Karlie Sanders. They have a podcast that's coming out Saturday, actually. It's called Morning Mimosas. So when you watch it, sit back, kick back, get your old lady robe on, and grab your
old lady robe.
Jeff, you know what I'm talking about. The one
I know, man.
The little naps on the side.
I don't know.
Yeah, the little balls on that
Jeff?
bad boy.
How you know, Jeff? I don't know.
I had a big mama and grandmama. I know what the old lady robe is.
Gina up been taking offense to it. She up been taking offense to it. Gina, you got one.
Little nap ball on it.
Man, you don't want to see mine. Only
3
Robert
things
can.
in every black household.
Only Robert.
A whole bunch of Kool-Aid, some sugar, and that old robe. All right, come on, girl. Get out of, I'm joking.
Think about that, making my blood pressure go up. Shoot.
Right, Mo?
Mo, you had a question, bro.
Yeah. So are these all going to be African American cases, or are you going to take any other cultures in?
So I want to focus on my race because charity starts at home.
I get that.
Holly come with the answers. I mean, she don't express
it. She like it. You want the answer?
Very direct.
It is. She said charity starts at home, though. I love that.
Yes, sir. Like
And I know you've done some research, right, Holly? The research has shown that African American crimes are solved less likely than any other race.
Unsolved, yeah.
Unsolved. I'm sorry, unsolved.
Fortunately.
So, yeah. I have a quick question for you ladies. You're starting your premiere is Saturday. What can we expect? Is it going to be like another Nancy Grace? What should we expect or be looking for when you guys open up or come out on Saturday?
Don't let it be like the mystery team. All right, they wouldn't.
They ain't got no dog, so I mean,
you don't know that. They might have a dog.
That won't be different. There you go.
See, they got a
That's a Rufus. They might get down to the point.
Rufus, cat named Rufus.
Oh, Lord.
His
Come on,
name
Rufus,
is
let's go.
Simba.
Okay, let's reel
Come on,
it back here,
Simba.
y'all. Let's reel it back here. See, y'all, look,
Get him, Simba.
Holly,
Get him.
they doing worse than I do. Normally, it takes them to reel me back here. Now we have to reel it back here.
Oh, man.
You said Rufus, y'all.
Simba,
All right,
get him.
Holly, you
Simba.
want to answer that?
Meow, meow.
So what you guys are going to expect from the Morning Mimosas premiere is a piece that will make you guys think and make you guys question and make you guys want to act.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you going to accept, information from the outside as far as, people in your audience calling up and saying, hey, I knew XYZ and, giving you, helping you with, what do you call it? Hints or whatever?
Tips.
Mm-hmm.
Tips.
Yeah, I'll take tips, but I'll also make sure that the tips are credible. I have to make sure I do my research on whatever information is given to me. Because one thing I want Morning Mimosas to always do is to be credible and to make sure that we're giving correct information. And if information is incorrect, I rebuttal and then give the correct information. So.
Okay. Brenda says, are you only doing missing persons?
Nope. Not just missing persons, murder victims as well.
Ooh, that's
Okay, like, if you have something you want to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really like the concept behind everything because it seems like you're mixing, like you said earlier, like the human side with it. You know what I mean? You're trying to show people that, like, look, your case is cold, but I care. You know what I mean? You're trying to give them some type of hope to say, look, if you want or need closure, this is what we can bring to you. So I really do like that type of message that you're trying to give, especially to our community. You know, I'm not trying to rule out any other community, but it's a lot that we deal with, yo. And that's just another check mark that you could put under the things that we're actually trying to take care of and do. So I love it.
Thank you.
And to like Coach's statement, we can only talk about us.
What we know.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what goes on in the white communities, basically. You know, most of us, we don't know. We can hear it on the news and see this, but we can only speak on us very well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's it. Very admirable. Marcella had a question also. Again, she said, what if it was foul play and the ones that are involved come after you for uncovering the story?
Can you say popo?
I know that I'm thinking the same thing. And that's when you need the police.
Yeah.
She said she got that wop wop with her.
So I don't want to say too much, obviously, but we will be okay.
Okay.
That I will reassure everyone.
It ain't got nothing to do with no cat, baby. You can believe that.
That's right. No meow.
Leave Rufus
Don't do
alone.
my cat.
Gina had a question for you, Karlie.
Karlie, I know when Holly, when you came on the first time, it was just you starting the Morning Mimosas. Karlie, I want to know what attracted you to Morning Mimosas.
Just the fact of giving back to the Black community. I've always wanted to, didn't know where to start, so I feel like this is my chance to do that. So when she asked me, recruited me, of course I accepted with open arms, and not just her, us being friends for over 10 years. It's more than that. It's for us color folk.
Melanated people.
And a cat.
Yeah.
So, and this may sound funny, but I'm being totally serious with this. Do you have some type of psychic ability? Are y'all psychic friends or something like that to be able to kind of pinpoint, and research, and not research, but search these people?
And it's not funny. I want to let's say
serious.
that before it's answered. It's not funny because there
There
are
are a lot of
times when the authorities use psychic individuals to help with cases.
That is true.
Totally serious. I mean, the psychic friends part was a little bit, but I'm serious. I mean, we all have, psychic abilities, because for an endeavor like this, and you're looking for it, you're going in there basically blind right off the bat. Right, you got to feel something, I guess, in order to get to the right place and talk to the people or something like that. I mean, what's your process?
With me, I'm just very much spiritually awakened. Like,
Okay.
My intuition, you're, all that. So the spirit guides the universe.
Okay.
Do they give you access to those files when you're looking at a case? You have access to that?
Go ahead, Holly, if you have something to say.
So a lot of the files sometimes are public. So you can actually just go to your state website and look up the information. Sometimes they have like transcripts of things. So you're actually able to look up this stuff just doing research online. So
is that your starting point?
It is. Okay. And then the footwork.
Okay.
Okay. And that footwork, it seems like, I mean, as I'm trying to imagine, it seems like it's going to be a lot of footwork.
Oh, yeah. We're going to hit colleges, everything.
But, I kind of feel like you're at an advantage because there's a lot of technology that's out now and a lot of resources that wasn't available back then. Some of those cases are 20, 30, 40 or older years old. And now with everything that we have, it's, you may comb through some of it and say, this just don't connect, but this doesn't make sense.
Right.
Or it might be just a blatant, hey, this makes sense. How come it didn't follow this lead?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is it's going to be I'm interested to see how this plays out. I mean, we number one, we support you, of course. We celebrate you right now. We want to make sure that everybody tunes in Saturday for Morning Mimosas with Holly, Sisa, Karlie Sanders.
What time?
Who's the other person?
11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard, 8 a.m.
And if I can be the person that the show off the other time zones, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern.
There we go. Okay.
Go ahead,
because I can't do that, girl. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let you special time, and y'all focus around it.
Right. She did the note, didn't she? I will be I'll be the person on here like, okay, acting like I'm smart, but I'm right here on Google trying to say, okay, if it's 5 o'clock in Central,
that is
then I can have a conversation again.
Or what time is it in Colorado?
Exactly. Right.
Exactly. Mo, you had a statement?
Yeah, I could see what you're talking about as far as having an advantage, because it's like, especially coming from a African American culture view, you can go in there and you could see different things. It seemed like you guys would have an advantage because, of course, you're black, and I can see where this might be pretty interesting, really interesting.
So here's a question. So you've done some research and you got to this point.
And
what if it was wrong? What if all of the research you did was wrong? Are you going to air that if it's wrong?
No. Like I stated earlier, I only want to air what the truth is. And if I find out later that it's incorrect, then I do a rebuttal and give the correct information. I only want Morning Mimosas to give the truth, because the truth, whether it hurts or not, the truth sets people free. So.
Okay, so let me ask my people about this, because you guys see what I'm saying, right? She does all the research, everything seems to be going right at the point, but then she gets to that ending point, and it's wrong. Wouldn't you guys like to see, even if it's wrong?
I mean,
go ahead.
I would like to see if it's wrong. The reason why is because that helps to makes them people trust in you. Hey, I made a mistake, and you said, like you said, you retract and you rebuttal. Hey, I made a mistake. This is not XYZ. They went down this trail, and the reason why I went down this trail because the evidence showed X. You're able to explain that you're professional about it, and the same track that they took them in the wrong direction. That's why they stopped. You know what I mean?
And I feel that same way, because even though if something's wrong, you could go and have all the right leads, and it could lead you to a person, and that person could have all the keys.
Yeah.
But what if they lie to you?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What
That's
if
true.
they go ahead and they say something that completely shifts you into another direction, and then you like, well, now something don't make sense. This ain't right. I feel that, it's okay to own up to something that currently could not be your fault as well, because you're just getting the research. Your goal is to make sure that everything lines up and stacks up. If it don't look right at the end, you have every right to question that because you're the one conducting the research.
Exactly. What about you, Jeannie? What you say?
You know what? I'm wondering, and you ladies can lead us in the right direction. I'm wondering if that's how the show is, if it's going in that direction. If you're coming on saying, "Hey, the husband, he said he was in New York and we found out he was still in town. He looks like he's guilty." Is that the way the show is going to go? Or are you just going to come out and just give the facts and have the audience kind of try to follow along to see if they can figure out, if this is it? I'm just not feeling like you're coming on and saying, "Hey, this person looks guilty," or "This person." Am I wrong?
No, you are completely right. It's the second option. It just like you guys watch on ID channel or any kind of true crime. We are going to just state the facts, let the family speak their piece, give their love about their loved ones, and then just present everything that we have. And then with that information, I will do what I have to do with it afterwards.
Will that include you going to the police if it does look like you found some evidence that points to an individual?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that I will not say yes or no to that.
Gina wants you to walk through the door. That's what she wants you to do. She wants you to go through the police doors.
Yeah, I'm not going to give away everything that we're doing, also just to protect us as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
I get it. I understand. Yeah. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm definitely will be watching Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these kind of shows they're just interesting to me anyway.
Man,
Gina, will you be watching from the mountain? Or
I will be watching from Central, which is 12 o'clock. Karlie told me 12 o'clock. That's all I heard. I ain't hear everybody else's. I just heard Central.
So go ahead, Mark.
This is the inaugural show. So
yeah.
So the question, I guess the biggest question is, the inaugural show, is that going to actually involve a new case, or you just going to basically give a summary of what you guys are going to do?
What do you mean by that? Like, are we going to talk about like newer cases, like in the last 5 years,
or case that you just picked out and say, okay, we're going to pick Greg Gray's case with the missing watermelon, and we want to see if we can find the watermelon, and this is what we got so far. You gonna go something like that, or you just gonna
watermelon, Mo?
Yeah,
that's my favorite fruit. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I digress. I'm
come back. Gotta bring it back.
Are you gonna open up the show and say, hey, this is case XYZ, open up with the case?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
So Holly, let me ask you this. I don't know if you have any in the can already, and you're producing these on the spot. I don't know, but how long does it take you to do, or would it take you to do an actual case to put into a show?
However long it takes to make sure that we get the information. If we're able to get the information in a month, it'll be in a month. If we get all the information in a year, it's in a year. We want to put delicacy into these cases because these are people that used to live among us, I want to make sure I'm doing it with love because, like I said, these are people that used to live among us. So however long it takes to make sure that, even if the information is wrong, like y'all said, just to make sure we get all the information that is correct and presented appropriately and respectfully. So
okay, so which leads me to, and I'm proud. Who put the question up here? Mo probably got the same question I got. So how many shows are you going to be doing? What's the frequency of your shows?
So Morning Mimosas is going to be every Saturday, but we're not going to be doing cold cases every Saturday. Our first time talking about cold cases will actually be next month. and then us talking about what we're going to be doing, et cetera, and then we're going to be beginning the investigative work after that episode airs. So, the first few episodes we have are just people coming on, giving us their stories, because we also do the healing and the education part too. Okay. So, the first few episodes that we have, we're going to be we're going to be educated. We're going to be talking about healing, So, yeah, just stay tuned for everything.
Yeah, it kind of scared me there because I thought you were gonna have the show Saturday, and then you see us again next year.
Yeah, because
no.
Yeah, because I see what he's saying. He's saying like, if it takes a certain amount of time to get that information, how the shows run, it's normally simultaneous.
Right.
So if you're gonna stick on this case, you get that information and you're ready to move on to the next one, regardless of how long it took you to get the information. You have enough information to be compiled into that one show, and then you're able to go on to the next case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So that's a producer too. Okay. Mo, you had a question.
Yeah. What about people's stuff? You have a show, like somebody stole your cat, dog, or car,
or watermelon,
or my fruit, my missing fruit. Yeah, something like that. What about cases, cold cases or stuff? People come up to you and say, "Hey, I never found my Cadillac. Can you help me with that?"
So I just want to say I apologize for all those people that are missing, items and stuff. But I deal with things that used to have a heartbeat.
Okay.
So
that's what I meant. That's what I wanted to know, because I'm sitting up here going, well, wait a minute, somebody might come up and say, "Hey, my Cadillac been missing for a week. Can you help me with that?"
Yeah, no, please go to your local precinct.
Oh, they can go through the door.
Yeah,
it really sounds like you guys are more into people and trying to help the community in that way. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's what I was trying to shine the light on, to make sure people know that they can't come to you talking about their Cadillac or cats or
anything with a C, right, Mo?
Cadillac, cats,
coins,
Cadillacs.
My core foot is missing. I got
canes.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to my brother Victor Jackson, Slick Vic, man. He says looking forward to that podcast. Great show as always. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, Holly, and I'm still on, and Jeff, chime in, please chime in. Okay, you're going to be talking to people about their cases, right? About their potential cases, what happened in their life. So are these the people, when you talk to these people, are you going to be taking their cases or doing the cold cases for them? Because what would be great, and Jeff helped me out on this, and I would never try to tell you what to do, but what would be great is if you did that and compiled all of that information up together and then created that show. You know what I mean?
I agree. Because it seems like it's some longevity with that. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling y'all, I know y'all are gonna put in a lot of work with that, and to make sure that the work is compiled right for you all to make sure it can be put out. It just makes it seem like that it would be nicely organized if you had it all ready to go, and then boom, you get ready to put on that show. And really, when you have it all on there, you hit your high points. You know what I mean? The stuff that is the great information that people are gonna want to hear, the most important and relevant information pertaining to that case that's gonna actually make you move. And then boom, give them what they want, and then everybody is fed.
And I'm sure that you already got a game plan and this and that, but just thinking, and I'm trying to get the whole picture. You know what I mean? So I guess, again, there might be a lot of people out there that are looking at this show right now and trying to get the whole picture as well. What do? You tune in wherever you at on Saturday, and then you'll start to understand exactly what Holly and her team are doing. It's interesting. it's something that I know that people are going to watch. I do know they're going to watch.
Oh yeah.
So what's your goal for the long term?
Karlie, you want to go ahead?
You can go ahead.
So my long-term goal is to just better the community, one person at a time. That's it. That's all.
To make a difference, to see change, of course.
Because that is how you can reverse it. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you gonna say, brother?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yes, that's how you can reverse it. You know, once people start to see the work that y'all are putting in,
right?
You know what I mean, to help revive these cases that need to truly be solved. You know what I mean? Once they see the work that you're putting in, people have no choice but to follow. You know what I mean? No choice but to follow.
And I'm quite sure there's a lot of cases that have not been solved. A lot of them. We see the ones that are sensationalized on television. Okay, rightly so, but there's some that have been swept under the table, and some that really need some attention, because anything from the smallest incident to the largest incident, the families of these victims have not been satisfied. They have not been made whole. And
Right.
so like yours is one that they really need. Whether you come to the conclusion or not of what they need, at least you've done something. And again, someone said that earlier, you're showing that you care about that, because again, most of those cases are swept under the rug. There's no action on them whatsoever. Do you think bringing them back up might do something or negatively or positively in the community where it happened?
I really don't know, because some people want that case solved because they know that there's somebody crazy on the street, and they'll be supportive of what we're doing. And there's others that are like, okay, that happened 20, 30 years ago. We forgot about it, whatever. I'm still going to do what I have to do. And I know Ms. Sanders can also speak for this is what we're going to do. What we still have to do, whether people like it or not. So
They like it or not.
Okay, Jeff, you got a comment?
Yes, and I want to stem on the healing portion of the show. When you have the healing portion, would that be speaking with those specific families that have those files too? So then you're talking about their emotional journey, and then you choose to go ahead and dive into that case. Is that how y'all looking at it?
Yep, that is completely correct. And then also the healing portion also has to do with mental health in our community as well. There's a huge stigma on mental health for us in the Black community, and I want that stigma to be broken so people can start taking care of themselves. So that's also the healing portion and the education portion.
Very good. Marcella asked a question. She says, do you have forensic specialists on board if needed?
Not yet, but coming soon.
Not yet, but coming soon. There's your other partner, Katie Melanie. She says, hey, sorry I'm late. Holly, cousin here, North Carolina. What's up?
North Carolina.
Hey. All right, Gina, go ahead and do that thing for us.
Get ready. We coming, coach. We ready to redirect, regroup, and refocus.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, with another 1 Minute Thought. And for today's 1 Minute Thought, I just want to let y'all know, lead with a labor of love, people. Lead with a labor of love. You will be very surprised with how, when you start to move and your motivation is just helping others behind it, how that will truly impact people's lives. This could be an inspirational word. This can just be handing somebody some money, or just helping somebody who's just in need, or it could be tuning in to Morning Mimosas and tuning into what these two young ladies are doing to impact their own community. So then you can in turn go ahead and help that movement as well. So like I said, you all lead with a labor of love, and know that that labor of love starts within so that you can execute it outwardly.
you might ask the question, how do we get those cues right on point like that? We only missed it once. We missed it once. That was it. That's the life coach, your brother. He has his own podcast, all right, and he's also doing another podcast with my man Armand Baskin.
Mm-hmm.
You all need to check that out. It is called
Changing the Narrative.
Changing the Narrative. Y'all got to check that out too. Okay, it comes on every week, so y'all knock that out. Holly, look, we're looking forward to watching the progression of Morning Mimosas.
Yes.
We're looking forward to getting drunk on Saturday morning with the Morning Mimosa.
I'm not.
Looking forward to just checking out, supporting you. What? How can people, if they want to get their cases seen or solved, how can they get in contact with you?
So you guys can go ahead and DM the Morning Mimosas Colorado page. I'm very frequent on there, and I will answer your message within a day, pretty fast. And then you can also email us at morningmimosascolorado@gmail.com. So.
Okay, Karlie, you want to say something?
Just support us. Like, follow, share, support you guys. Support.
Absolutely.
Supporting is free, y'all. I want to reiterate that just for everybody in general. Like,
let them know.
Supporting is free. Okay, it costs nothing to like. It costs nothing to comment and say you doing well. I'm gonna support you, and it costs nothing to share. I don't know why people think that 25 seconds is gonna cost them 25 cents, but okay, you know.
Y'all better do it because Holly be going off on y'all if y'all don't. She be going off on y'all if y'all don't support, man. For real.
Go sick that cat on. Anyway.
Go ahead, Mo.
I had a question. So, do you have the support of the cold case files as far as like if somebody like these police officers that have been running around here beating up on folks? And they have not been convicted, are you guys going to touch any of those cases?
We want justice for all, so we will look into those.
You know what I'm saying? These jokers getting all beating up folks.
Yeah, that's a lot of that.
Don't get me started.
Okay. I just cracked the can. I didn't open it all the way up. I was like, this would be a good time to ask that question. We just had one here in Memphis. So.
Oh yeah.
We know about that one.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Mr. Tyree Nichols.
So let me ask you real quick too. What do you consider? And this may be a stupid question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What do you consider, in your words, a cold case?
Well, okay, this is really, really hard because it's different by state. But technically, a cold case is a case that's colder than a year. By definition, by most states. Some of them consider cold cases after 3 years, but
Okay.
After 1 year.
So are you guys touching those cases that are 30, 40, 50 years old?
Actually, I am. We are.
Okay.
Man, I can't wait to see. This is interesting. This is very interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit harder with those ones because obviously, even 10 years is a long time, right? Because a lot can happen in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine in 40, 30, and 50. So.
Yeah.
You think about those cold cases when I was just talking about going back, even that deep, a lot of the civil rights, first people and stuff that have cold cases, that all this stuff that's happening to folks even with Black Lives Matter, that little fella running around and he killed 3 or 4 people, and they still haven't found him, doing that riot. So I mean it's those files right there. I mean, we got some new ones coming up. We have new ones with Black Lives Matter and stuff, and all the marching and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of the stuff that's dealing with civil rights that you guys can jump into that a lot of people would love, probably it seemed like they would love for you guys to jump into and say, hey, I want to help out with this case with you guys, with your sons, daughters, or whatever, coming up missing because of, who they were involved in. That kind of empowers the community to say, hey, we got some people that can come get you or get something done to you, via lawfully, not, illegally. Right. If you come in our community, that may help slow all that crap up,
Do you all have counselors that can assist you with some of this? Because I would think it's going to be hard for some people to process things that are going on. I know you guys are going to be giving words of encouragement and kindness, okay? But do you have a professional counselor, someone, a life coach even, that's going to be there to assist you?
So one of the great things that I've learned since I started podcasting is when you ask for help, help comes towards you. So closed mouths don't get fed, y'all. Just remember that always.
This is true.
So I reached out to a Facebook group called the Black Mental Health Network, and I put out an ad for mental health professionals for a lot of my episodes, and a lot of them are willing to help me. So I have a lot of them on deck.
There you go.
That's what's up.
Good. You covered all the bases.
Yeah.
Do you have a mystery machine?
They got a mystery cat.
It's the mimosas machine. But yeah, we gonna be whipping that 1980s thing.
No, hey, as long as it gets you from point A to point B, you're good.
Safely.
You go.
Well, is there now? And I saved this for last, of course. Is there a charge for your service?
No, there's not.
Okay.
We are doing this from the kindness and the goodness of our hearts. So
that's what's up.
Very, very, very good. Okay. Y'all got enough of Morning Mimosas yet? You got to
hope not.
On Saturday. Get there on Saturday at whatever place you're at. Holly, give those time zones again.
Yes, please.
10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m.
Hold on, Holly. Y'all notice when she get real serious, she put that little green microphone up. You prop it up, she'd be like, bam.
Bam.
Go ahead, Holly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. So it'll be 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Can you say that like you say the opening disclaimer, Gina?
No, I can't.
Oh.
I know I can't.
I know I can't either. But Holly, we thank you for coming on the show, hanging out with us, man. Morning Mimosas. That time on Saturday. What is it? 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, and 1. Wherever you're at. All right. It's gonna be there. Life coach, we got to get out of here, man. Let's get these words.
Hey, I really enjoyed y'all coming on, and I'm very, very interested to see and hear, all the endeavors and cases that y'all are going to embark on, because I just can't wait. That it's going to be interesting. It's going to be something to just see two African-American women
going
at that.
Three.
Oh, three. I'm sorry. Three African-American women going hard in the paint for cold cases in their community. That's what's up, yo. If that ain't a show worth watching, I don't know what is.
Three women and a cat.
Karlie, you want to say something?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, you want to say something?
No, thank you guys. Thank you. This means a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you. Karlie.
Let's see, some final words. These are actually not my final words. These are my beginning words. Y'all stay tuned for what Morning Mimosas has going on. Y'all are in for an awakening.
Oh.
Man, speaking of the true definition of changing the narrative, here it is. Right here.
All right. All of these links. You know what I'm saying? All these links. Gina.
You know what? This is going to be successful because Holly's going to mesmerize everybody with that microphone.
With that green light.
When she put that green light up, you're going to be like,
Like the Men in Black light.
But you know what? You ladies you're doing something, one, unique.
Yeah.
And something that's gonna change a lot of things. So, I'm gonna be following, I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited about Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna have popcorn.
You'll have a mimosa, though. Ain't you?
Make sure you have your mimosa.
Yeah. Now the first one, y'all got to show everybody how to make a mimosa.
Ooh.
So,
Hey, Holly, when you go out there and do your show, to Gina's point, make sure you take that green light with you. You know, it's
trademark.
It's going to calm people down, all right? But again, you can't get to anything if you haven't gone through anything, all right? Again, when we started the show, we talked about, you've been on here before, because you had a deep-seating problem that you wanted to get off your chest, okay? And the life coach helped you with that. And now you're, in turn, doing the same thing with people on a different level. But it's going to work out because why? Because you started it. You can't do anything, and you can have it all up here, but if you don't make an action to get it out, to do it, it's just going to be right here. But you're doing it along with Karlie, along with Katie. So, we thank you for doing what you're doing. We wanted to celebrate you. And right before it kicked off, the Morning Mimosas, Saturday, 10/11/12/1. Bella Bonita, dang, you missed it. 3 weeks in a row, you missed it. No,
You can always replay.
That's an amazing woman too, real quick.
Every show I go, it's a Vita on my feet, high top or low.
Hey, make sure you start watching your televisions, all right? Watch your televisions. That stuff is gonna be rolling out real soon. So it's on. Holly, Katie. I'm sorry. Is it Katie?
No, Katie's my cousin.
Karlie, it's Eliana, right? What's the third young lady?
Her name is Deborah. Katie's my cousin.
Deborah.
Okay, well, let me
And I'm Karlie.
I'll just deal with who's here. Holly, Karlie, thank you guys for coming to the show. And again, everyone, watch Morning Mimosas Saturday. And it should pique your interest to watch it the next time. It is on weekly, right?
Yeah, it'll be every Saturday.
Every Saturday. So
okay, support these beautiful sleuths.
Support them.
Thank you.
Yes.
It costs nothing.
Yeah.
Costs nothing to support, yo.
My son said reading is fundamental. And so is coming to the show. Anyway, we'll get out of here. This is Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys next week. We got more great shows for you coming up. All right. Until then, okay, we'll see you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.